Hi guys, my name is Mussa. I recently took my DAT. I got a 20 AA and a 21 total science. One of the first things that I want to attribute my success to is Dr. Romano, thank you so much, and the DAT Destroyer and his study Facebook group. I personally think even if you're not taking his course, that his study group is extremely essential because it allows you to learn a lot of key takeaways that are extremely important for the DAT. Another thing is that if you are in his course, it's like a mandatory thing that you are in that study group because you learn a lot of things in his course. And in order to solidify those concepts, he puts daily questions on what you learned and puts a little challenging twist to it to make sure that you really understand what you're learning. The second major thing that really helped me in this journey was the DAT Destroyer. It's like the holy grail. It has a lot of questions, about 943 for the biology. Really is going to be over preparing you for what you need in the DAT. It's got organic chemistry, general chemistry, biology, and QR, which is the math section. And then the Math Destroyer is going to be your practice tests, allowing you to just really hammer down at the math questions and increase that speed. Speaking of the math section, I got a 19 in that, which I think was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. I think the Math Destroyer was really good. I did all the questions. And I realized that there was a lot of quick shortcuts and concepts that really helped me in my success for that section. As far as the DAT Destroyer for the sciences, which is I think more important, I realized that when I first started doing the biology questions, I found it to be a little difficult and kind of out of the ordinary. But I'll be honest with you guys, I think that it was an extreme benefit to just have that cushion in a sense, you know. There's a lot of things that I sometimes question, is this really going to be on the DAT? But you really never know. So it's better to be over-prepared rather than under-prepared. And I think that's what Dr. Romano really strives for, and that's really what helped me succeed. Me personally, regarding the course, my favorite part was having Dr. Romano as my professor. I realized that he had a lot of things that none of my professors really had in my university, which is just the enthusiasm and the excitement that he brought to studying and learning about the sciences. You know, the way that he just really strikes a lot of concepts and things that you really haven't looked at in a certain perspective is amazing. He creates a lot of amazing mnemonics, and his creative analogies really stick with me in that exam. I specifically remember there was like a question that I had, and I just remembered something that he said in class, and I was like, I got it, you know? And I've honestly seen, like taking the DAT, I've honestly seen that a lot of the questions really hit what he talks about in our class, and there was no surprises, which was just amazing, you know? And more than anything, I just think that Dr. Romano is just really educated with what he knows, and he's got very good tactics at attacking these questions in the most efficient manner, and just being precise all the time. Another thing is like how I would recommend using the DAT Destroyer. As you can see, it's not a short book. There's a lot of questions in it. I personally did about 100 biology questions a day, 50 organic chemistry questions, and 50 general chemistry questions. And so what I would do is I would kind of try and wake up early and start my biology first, and then the general chemistry and the organic, similar to how the exam is when you take it. And I would annotate what I found to be interesting, something I didn't know, and put it next to the questions that I got wrong. I'd highlight it. You know, I really make sure that I'm taking away something from the question. And one of the most important things, especially just for the questions and even being in his course, is that you need to not only do questions daily, but I would do my questions about like in the morning, and then finish them around in the afternoon, and then I'd review everything that I did at the night to make sure that I really solidify the concept, and review it the next morning as well, and you should be good by then. All that being said, life is short. Buy the DAT Destroyer, join that study group, get involved in Dr. Romano's course, and make sure that you kill it down the first time.